Okay, so I'm going to be talking to you about the perimeter and area project. Remember, the whole thing is going to be due this Friday, March the 4th. I want to review with you a little bit about area, okay? So let's look at this right here. This distance across the closet at the bottom, how long is that?
3.
That is 3 feet. How long is this distance over there?
7.
7. So that whole wall would be how long?
10 feet.
10 feet. If the bottom wall down there is 10 feet, what else is also 10 feet?
The top wall.
The top wall is also 10 feet. Now let's look at this one over here. How long is it from there to there?
5.
5 feet. And how long is this little closet? 1 foot. So altogether, how much is that wall? 6 feet. So what would this wall be?
6 feet.
It is also going to be 6 feet. Talk to your partner about what the area of bedroom 1 would be. All right, guys, if I'm trying to find the area, what did you guys tell your partner that the formula was for area?
A equals L times
Length times width. What's the length of this bedroom?
6.
You could say 10 or 6. We're going to multiply them together, and what do you get? 60 what?
Feet squared.
Feet squared. Now, here's what I'm going to be asking you on your project. I want you to imagine that we are trying to put carpet down inside of this bedroom, but there's one spot I don't want carpet. Guess where it's at?
Closet.
The closet. So I right now do not want to put carpet inside of there. Does anyone happen to know what the area of that closet is?
57 feet.
Just the closet. 3 feet. How'd you figure that out, Jonathan? 3 times 1, okay? So if I were just to be finding the area of that, I'm going to take the length times the width, which is 3 times 1. So guys, how many square feet are in that little closet?
3.
3 feet, okay, or 3 feet squared. If I tell you we are not carpeting the closet, then I'm not going to say this answer over here is how much I need to carpet. How much area am I actually carpeting?
57 feet.
57 feet squared. How'd you get that?
Because the minus 3 from 65 feet.
You have to subtract the closet amount, meaning you will only carpet 57 feet squared. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to be using that here in just a bit to help us on the area section of our project. All right, so let's look at this one. We're going to actually call this bedroom 3. Is there anyone who could tell me how long you think that wall is?
10 feet.
Why is it 10 feet?
Because that's how long the bottom is.
Okay, but just because the bottom down here is 10 does not mean that would be 10. How long do you think that green is?
9.
It's 9. You have to add up the 4 plus the 5, okay? So this over here is going to be 9. If I am asking you to find the area of this space, here's what I need you to do. Let's pretend we are just finding the area of this part of the bedroom. Guys, how would I find that?
You multiply 6 by 9.
Okay, very good. So we're still doing length times width, and we know that the length is 6 and the width is 9, or vice versa. What's that area space? 54 what? Feet squared. Am I done? No, that is not the entire area of bedroom 3. You know what else I need to find out?
Add the other area.
Okay, so this is just the space of the green. I have to add in the other area. So let's say this space in red. Guys, how would I find the area of that space? Okay, we're still doing length times width or side squared, either one. 4 times 4, which is what? 16 what? Feet squared. Now that is just focusing on the red area. Let's imagine, though, that I am saying I want to know the area of this entire shape. How would I do that?
Add them together.
Add them together. So, guys, what's 54 plus 16? 70 feet squared. Does everybody understand how we just found that area? Okay. Now, in many cases, and most cases of the bedrooms that we're going to have today, you're just going to have something that looks like this. Let's imagine that this was 2 by 4. Guys, what's the area of that? 8 feet squared. How'd you find that?
2 by 4.
Multiply 2 by 4. Let's imagine now that it is more like this. 1 by, we'll say 6. How many feet squared is that? 6 feet squared. How'd you find that? Okay, so most of the rooms are going to look like a rectangle. All right, there's going to be a couple that won't look like that. If you finish your area today, then I want you to move on to your questionnaire paper. The questionnaire paper is also going to be 6 of the points will be graded on neatness and spelled correctly. So make sure that you're writing neatly if you get to that point. All right, so these are the due dates we've had so far. Once again, today we're working on the area. If you finish the area today, you can begin the questionnaire, but all together this project is going to be due on Friday.